Alright, so I had to put down the camera for a quick sec, because the whole purpose for me out here is to be cutting most of these back, creating a path so that when my guy Steve comes over, the neighbor, to help me uh, create a road or path through here, makes it simpler and easier on his machinery. Also, if you can see way back there now, that's where the fifth wheel is. Let's see if I can scroll in. Yep, that's where the rail is. And the reason we picked this spot that we're going to be going to is, for one, as you can see how the elevation is dropped down. And that way we can sit our RV back here, and from the road up there you wouldn't really see anything or any other homes back there. Actually, there should be no one coming down this road anyway, because no one owns, well, the people that own the property over here, I just actually met them, they only come out every blue moon just to shoot. And then obviously this is all us. And then this one over here, we're looking at purchasing because it's up. I think it's some bankruptcy or some problems with it. So we're looking at probably getting that. Anyway, back to where I was going. So here's my path continued. Bear. Come on, boy. Where's Titus? Titus! Oh, we walked through here. I've been cutting down a lot of stuff, just enough to get us a walking path through here, so we know what we're looking at and what we're dealing with, and not getting stabbed and attacked by snakes or anything. So it goes down here, and then it opens up. And again, I'm going to stop and show the elevation drop. So there's the RV. Oops, right there. Yeah. Way up, that's why it looks a lot higher up. Anyway. And then pull us in here. That was my D for driveway. And then it would come out to this opening here. And it kind of created a long rectangle area the size of our fifth wheel, 43 feet. About 9.5, 12 feet with the wings, with the slides out. And I figured that there's facing south. So sun comes up over and drops. So we'll always have south facing sun. And that's just for our temporary place while we build up there. So right now we're close to the wash. We already started creating a path over there as well. Today you see my chainsaw, I've been cutting out this bush here because I want to be able to pull the fifth wheel in, whip my truck around through this area basically, detach, and then have my truck kind of parked in there. I have a garage and a box kind of thing coming, and I'm either going to set it up right here, which I'm thinking because it's close to where I'll just basically walk down the stairs out of the rig, walk over to my garage and start working on things. And you can see I started painting the trees on what I need to carve out, because I want to chop all this here out, trim all this down, cut that off so that our view is not obscured too much. And the same thing with this one. I'm going to probably just trim it up a little bit, make it healthier. Anything dead on it, I'm just going to kill it, break it on off. And then over here is just another area we don't know what we're going to do with yet, but the dogs love it out here. And then we have our little area we've cleaned off. We've already chopped up and trimmed this bush. This bush was wild. I mean, you could barely see through there. But we knew that we had this bit of a path that kind of coasted down into the wash. As you can see through the trees, you see the sand. That's the wash. All the water runs down off the mountains, and they go through there. So anyway, there's the path there. At some point, I'm going to gather all this. This is all the stuff that we chopped up. I'm gonna gather it and create firewood out of it. Anything good, I'll probably use it for fencing. But yeah, we cut all this out. You couldn't see through here. What are you eating? Did you find Titus? So it comes out to this. It's like walking out to a beach. Literally, this is just all sand. Or we take morning walks and or runs. But running in this is nice. And then our property line is that big tree over there. There's a fence that runs right underneath it. That's where our property line stops that way. And then going that way, you can't even see it. It actually goes all the way down and then turns. And then that's where the end of our property. And then up that hill and then back is another from somewhere over that area all the way on the top of this ridge. We've walked it. I want to say it's about 4 to 5 acres up there. And that's where we plan to build, basically over in that area over there. It's so nice. It's like jet black dirt up there. It's funny, it's jet black dirt there, sand here, and then all the soil over there is basically like a sandy clay. I mean, deep red, beautiful red clay. So that's the goal, is to get up there. I want to put my shooting range or shooting area. Sorry about the wind. I'm going to put that over here. And we saw another spot too. God, I forget I got these silly gloves on. It's the only thing that seems to protect me against these like 4-inch thorns that's out here. But anyway, I'm going to use this as my shooting range. I'm going to stack up tires, probably about, I don't know, 4 to 5 layers high. And just against that back ridge there. Because then it gives me, this is going further. The where we could talk about building is way over yonder. So that way I can make sure we're not hitting anything that we shouldn't be. Oh, so we have cardinals on the on the property that just sits over. It's a nest with some cardinals, some beautiful red cardinals, and then there's also a family of gargantuan owls that lives back in that area, well, around the Washington area. And there's some trees that they just come fluttering out of. If I was to pop a shot off right now, they'll come out. But that's not the way I want to do it. Bear. It's a ways down. But anyway, one day I'll catch some good footage of them. Yeah, they'll typically, when we walk down that way, they'll come out, start fluttering around us, and literally jump from tree to tree, following us along our walk. So it's pretty cool. Right, Bear? Where's Titus? Did you find him? No. No Titus? No Titus, buddy. Titus, someone digging into something. Let's go find Titus. All right, so I think I hear some kind of truck or something in the distance. So I'm hoping that's my neighbor coming down the road. So if that is in fact true, I shall. What is that back there? What is going on? Oh, it's a sign. If that's in fact true, then I will rejoin you with video of that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bear, let's go, buddy. I think this is the closed off. Yeah. I'm gonna put an outhouse or something over there. So clearly there's deer or elk or something, little poopy pellets. Come on, boy. Let's go. All right, let's go finish trimming this bush.